Hi, folks out there. This is Bill Swisher calling again here on YouTube land. Now, what I'm going to say here is going to be a little bit terrible. So, if the kids are watching or at least an earshot, you might want to just have them go into the other room and not have them listen to this. But the thing is, though, as women and men get to be adults or in teenager years, this is probably it might be a suit them. It's just fine. But the thing is, though, what I'm getting at is that while I was at Applied Systems, Tracy was told by the management staff not to wash herself for like 4 days. And anyway, when she walked by, she had a certain odor, a certain vagina odor to her, and I got sexually aroused and I ejaculated at work. And I mean that sounds funny, but that's the truth. And the thing is, though, I'm going to tell you folks something else here. Um, that sounds to that extent, and that is, some women might be go to a Super Bowl party or go to a football party on New Year's Day, and they the only thing they eat is Butch's Pizza. Well, the Butch's Pizza, one particular Butch's Pizza has garlic and onions in it, and if a woman eats a certain amount of garlic and onions, even on a Butch's Pizza, she has the same kind of smell that I alluded to with Tracy at Applied Systems. Her vagina starts to smell really intense. And that might work out for them in the long run because if a straight woman, you might actually get yourself a nice man by arousing them that way. And just so I can say this to be straight to the point, if you want to counteract that, there's a way to counteract it, and that is eating pineapple. And I know that sounds funny to a certain extent, but that's the real honest truth. But anyway, why I'm saying all this is that I'm being trying to be honest with you folks, trying to give you guys real honest answers to things. But the reason why they set it up this way at Applied Systems was to make me out to be a loser, make me out to be a person who's not going to win because I'm too straight to be gay and too gay to be straight, or something like that. But my point is, other thing I want to say is, in college football, for instance, SIU, Southern Illinois University Carbondale, has a football team, and they may have uh, they have college scholarships just like anybody else. Well, some of those folks may be going to computer science school like I did. Well, the cool thing about SIU is that I had mentioned to a work supervisor as a janitor at SIU that it would be cool if we went to class and had an intense vagina smell in the classroom. Well, as it turned out, that's the way they set it up in the computer science class one time, where they had a bunch of guys in one computer science class and one woman, and this friendly Chinese woman heard me say, "Oh well, let's help Bill out. Let's help the whole class out." So she didn't wash herself for 3 or 4 days, and she had an intense smell. Well, I was a virgin at the time, and the thing is, though, I didn't know what that smell was, and I was like, "What's that smell?" But everybody else, all the other guys in the entire classroom was physically aroused, and they were laughing out loud, and both in Chinese, they were telling jokes in Chinese and also in English as well. But it got to the point though that one guy spoke up and said, "You know what? I'm paying for this class. This is my SIU class. I'm paying for it. I shouldn't have to have this kind of distraction." So that's something that I want you to keep that in mind. But also, I want to say that some folks out there, like the news crews, they videotape you, and as you are watching them on TV, they videotape you. Well, just the same though, this sort of thing also happened with me and Jasmine. The thing is, though, I won't go into all the details, but basically, she had an intense smell like that. And the thing is, though, the news reporters literally watched me as I came at home. And the thing is, though, the uh, the only thing is, though, they made it out like they weren't paying attention. But in turn, truth is, though, what I'm getting at is that the news reporters, they watch you have sex on your videotape of you watching you as you watch TV and have sex at home. Well, the thing is, though, what I'm trying to do is use this as a warning to you all, a couple things, and hopefully make you laugh out loud. But anyway, what I'm trying to point out is that if you watch TV, you watch college football, you watch the news report, don't masturbate, because the thing is, though, they watch you on their terminal, and then they use whatever you say against you to make you act out like a crazy person. All right, this is Bill loving you, and be careful, folks. Have a great day.